Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, and sometimes hair, so that sounds like your thing. So obviously I still haven't moved house. It's just, I don't want to talk about it. But I am having a really stressful couple of weeks. It's been quite a stressful month because of this it is going to happen, this move. And I'm actually really starting to see that in my skin. My skin doesn't tend to react badly to food or alcohol or anything like that. It reacts to stress a fair bit. Like I know when I'm stressed out, I break out. I've got a few things going on here and here. Still small, but you know, obvious to me. One thing I like to do when I'm stressed out is play with skincare, whether it's new products that I've not tried before or products that I'm just testing out. I find it fun, I find it relaxing. So hopefully you would join me and do your skincare routine with me whilst I'm experimenting with a few new bits. Remember, skincare should be fun. Remember when skincare was fun? I'm going to try and bring that back this year. Today's video is sponsored by Stylevana, a website that I spent a ton of money on in the past year, so thanks for supporting me back. They have a huge selection of K-beauty, and I mentioned before that if I can't find a brand that I'm looking for, or a product I'm looking for on any other Korean beauty website, I will go to Stylevana, and they usually have it. They have a lot of brands that you don't see on other K-beauty websites, as well as some of my favorites like Seoris, Thank You Farmer, Moonshot. They have Moonshot on there, Purito, and Secret Key. They also have a cool little blog where they talk about fashion and makeup and skincare. There's a lot of K-pop related stuff in there as well, so if you know me, if you spotted my Luna light stick, you know I'm a K-pop fan. And of course, all the products in today's video will be linked in the description box down below. So Stylevana sent me some SKIN&LAB products. I'm a big fan of SKIN&LAB. One product I'm going to use today I've used before and I do like. But let's just get into it. As you know, I don't like to cleanse in the morning. However, I did cleanse this morning with the SKIN&LAB Dr. Troublous Medicica Comfort Cleanser. It contains only amino acid surfactants, so the idea behind that is that it's not to be stripping or drying in any way. The cleanser also contains ceramides, and it really isn't as drying as a lot of cleansers that I'd used. So we have Centella Asiatica in here, which a lot of the line, all the line actually features, which we'll talk about in a bit. And some nice fatty acids. It's a nice calming face wash. So I'm going to go straight into the Medicica Balancing Toner. I love a Korean toner. You know I love a toner. I always say like Korean toners are the perfect example of what a good toner should be. This is the Medicica Balancing Toner. I've only been using this for like a couple of days now. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a lot waterier, lot more waterier than a lot of toners that I do usually like, so they usually have that like full fat feeling to them. You'll see that this is a lot more just liquidy. Korean toners are always so hydrating and soothing, which is pretty much the ethos of this whole line, a calming and repairing skincare line. I get like breakouts and then they become like a little bit itchy and irritated. So toners like this I love because you can whack them just on your face really quick. You can put them on a cotton pad and leave the pad on your irritated area and it's instantly soothing. So I mentioned in a previous video that Centella is made up of centellicides, and this includes a range of things: asiatic acid, medicacic acid, asiaticicide, and medicacides. So that all makes up Centella, and to cut a long story short, that's what makes it soothing and repairing and healing. Anti-inflammatory as well, and it's just nicely moisturizing as well. This toner, as well as calming Cica, has glycerin, so yeah, applying it to damp skin helps retain all that hydration. This also contains lactobionic acid, which I've never heard of before, but that helps moisturize the skin, as well as niacinamide to help brighten. But niacinamide's main purpose in this line is to help with sebum control. So yeah, I love it. It's just an ideal toner. Again, it instantly takes away that like itchiness and irritation from any breakouts. So this is a product that I already know I love. They sent it to me and I know I like this already. This is the SKIN&LAB Dr. Color Effect Red Serum. Ooh. This is just nicely hydrating and moisturizing. You have niacinamide to help even out that skin tone, control sebum, you have glycerin, again a humectant, and sodium hyaluronate as well. But you also have a witch hazel in here, which see, it's very clear, very drippy. Witch hazel, when formulated properly, is neither drying or irritating. It's actually soothing and has antibacterial properties and really helps with these small little breakouts that I get every so often. This is one of the serums that if I have irritated skin, this one and an iUnique serum. I know if I've got irritated skin, this is safe to use. Serums are usually something I cut out when my skin is irritated, because my favorite serums contain actives or like exfoliating properties or brightening. But this is something that's soothing and moisturizing and caring, so my skin takes to it very, very well when it's stressed out. This is a good, how do I explain this? This is one of those serums where you don't necessarily need to have an issue to target to use this serum. It's a great everyday, all year round serum. I actually gave it to my boyfriend to use because he doesn't have much of a skincare routine and he doesn't enjoy doing skincare. So something like this is perfect to just kind of like have, because it covers everything really. This also contains raspberry fruit extract, which is an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. So yeah, along with niacinamide and glycerin and sodium hyaluronate and betaine, it's just like a very nice general serum that ticks quite a few boxes. Okay, so let's talk about the Medicica Clear Spot Gel. Listen, we know I'm not a fan of spot treatments. But that's because they're usually drying, like very, very drying, because they're usually full of alcohol. And on my kind of skin tone, a dried out spot is guaranteed to leave a dark spot, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So not only have I been battling that spot, but now I've got to fight this dark spot for like months after. So I don't like using drying spot treatments whatsoever. So spot treatments like this are nice to use. I have to be honest, they're not as fast acting because they're not drying, but I feel like if a spot treatment is drying you out, it's probably not caring the best for your skin. You just need to give your skin time to heal and protect it whilst it's healing. And so far, this product's been pretty good. I've been using it, you can't really see them now, but I've had some breakouts like here. So I'm going to try a little bit. It's like completely clear. You can't even see that. Just rub it like a little bit in. I posted a picture on Instagram a few days ago, just mentioning my skin and how it's been breaking out. I didn't say I have breakouts, I said it's been breaking out, and everyone's like, where's your breakout? And I was like, they're healing because I've been using this. And you know, I don't use spot creams to help spots disappear. I use spot creams to help protect and heal the skin. You know, I see them as wounds. This gel says to use it as a last step, but I like to have a spot treatment as close to my skin as possible. This does dry out with like a little bit of a film over it, and then I moisturize over. So this has centella in again, and one thing I forgot to mention is that this line from Skin&LAB stresses that they don't use centella extract, because centella extract is created by boiling the centella leaves, shrub, bush, which they claim destroys the nutrients in it. So what they do is use like a powdered form of the plant, use a refined centella powder, which supposedly keeps all the nutrients in. So you have the maximum healing benefits supposedly in this gel spot cream. This also contains a little bit salicylic acid, which we know is good for breakouts. It's also a good preventative measure for breakouts too. This has oat kernel extract in as well, which we know is amazingly soothing, especially for itchy and irritated skin, like the little itchy breakouts you can get. So yes, this product cares for your breakouts, I feel, rather than trying to dry them off your face. But yeah, I've been enjoying this so far. I mean, like I said, when I use a spot cream now, I'm not expecting overnight results. I just want something to protect it. The next step we have is the Medicica Calming Cream. I've not opened this yet, so let's see. So I'll be applying sunscreen after this. So this cream for me, I want it to be light if I'm going to use it during the day. If it's not light, this will be like my evening moisturizer, you know? Oh, it's got quite a light liquidy feel to it. That is super light. Doesn't smell like anything. This contains all of the above. I'm just reading the ingredients. Everything we've discussed already. We have glycerin again. Beautiful, plain old glycerin. The original humectant. We also have something called mannitol, which is a sugar molecule that keeps our skin hydrated. We have panthenol, which is a moisturizing humectant as well. So this does just feel really nice and soothing. It's got a slight coolness to it as well on the skin. But as you can see, it really is clear. It doesn't feel heavy, and it sinks into the skin pretty immediately. Again, this helps control sebum, so I'd like to see how this works with my oily skin throughout the day. The weather's a bit cooler now, so I don't get as oily. Oh, I look really damaged. Again, this has that same centella powder, so it really has got all those key components that is going to help repair and heal the skin. It does feel, it's like the toner where it's got that immediate healing, soothing feel to it, where it does feel like the skin is just kind of like doing like a sigh of relief. No, I like that a lot. Ooh. Oh, I like that a lot. That's very nice. Okay, another product I've never tried is the sunscreen. This is the Dr. Vita Clinic Free C Sun Lotion. SPF 50 plus. PA4 plus is my kind of sunscreen. It says it's an ultra light and fast absorbing Free C Sun Lotion. I don't know what that means. So this actually has a combination of physical and chemical filters, so that's going to be interesting to see. This has all those amazing centella extracts in it as well, so hopefully this is going to be nice and soothing on the skin. One thing I do find not troublesome, one qualm I have with chemical sunscreens is that when my skin is going through some shit, it can sting my skin, so it'll be nice to see if this is more soothing than anything because of those centella components. And we also have vitamin C in here to help brighten the skin. Vitamin C and sunscreen together seem to work amazingly. They do say all day fresh without a white cast. So let's see, let's put this to the test. Oh, quite liquidy. Oh, wow. Okay. Quite fragrant. It definitely has that sunscreen smell to it. But this does have fragrance in as well. The texture of this actually reminds me a lot of Crave Beauty's Beat Shield. No, this is really very good. I can see a little bit of a white cast, especially when it gets to my beard area around my eyebrows, but I do tend to use a different sunscreen for facial hair, one that's really, really liquidy, like a Japanese sunscreen, so I can protect that skin under my beard because it's quite patchy. My dream would just be get rid of the facial hair. There's honestly no irritation whatsoever at the moment, like whatsoever, and my forehead is definitely an irritated area. Just here, it's quite irritated as well. Oh, I might put a bit too much on that side. Went a bit crazy. Yeah, that's nice. It doesn't feel greasy. It feels nice and light. Spread on very easy. This does contain fragrance, so if that's not your thing. But no, I like that a lot. Ooh. My skin feels really, it feels like it's got a layer of protection over it without being like suffocating. I really like this. I like that a lot. Just going to use a little bit of the gel over the top and see if it does do anything, because they do recommend applying it as the last step. So I'm just going to leave that on over the top. I'm not going anywhere today, so that'll be fine. I'm going to finish packing for the house I'm not moving into. But yeah, there we have it. I'm really enjoying this line so far, especially like the calming side of it. For me, products like this come in especially handy in winter when my skin just seems to go through some crap. Let me know if you use these products before. I've seen quite a few good reviews of this line, so I'm interested to see how it performs later down the line in like a month's time. And thanks again to Stylevana for sending me these products and sponsoring this video. I will see you next time.